I just copy this data.
Okay.
I want to paste it here. Okay, but I want to transpose it. That's what they call transpose. I don't know if you know about transpose of a matrix.
No.
So transpose means that you change the columns into rows and change the rows into columns. In other words, you interchange the columns and the rows. Okay, we need to we are doing that so we can see how we can do the H lookup. Okay, so I copied it. So I want to do it as I want to transpose it. So how do I do that? I just right click. Okay, so you see this context, this pop-up menu here. Then you oh, it's like I have to go and copy again. Copy to paste, right click, then you come here. You see, you don't just click paste like that. You use this option. What is this called? Transpose, right? You click that. Now you see that the headings are now on the left.
Yeah.
Then the data now moves horizontally.
Yeah.
These are the registration numbers going horizontally. The scores going horizontally. Remarks, the same thing. So instead of the data being organized vertically, it's now organized horizontally, right? So that's what happens when you transpose data. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now, don't forget, we are trying to look at H lookup.
So, for me, I want to ask, if you don't transpose, you can't get the, you cannot work with the H lookup.
It's not as if you must transpose. Now, for you to work with H lookup, your data must be organized in this form, where the headings will be at the left and the various items will be organized like this. Okay. But
Okay.
because our own was not in that form, that's why I had to transpose it. If it were already in this format, I would not have needed to transpose.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Okay, so now we are looking at H lookup, which we already know that means horizontal lookup. Okay, so we are going to use the same structure as before. Let me just get only the heading. This time around, I'm not going to use a drop-down list to show that you don't have to use a drop-down list. It's a matter of choice. Okay, so I want to get the grade here. So I just say equals H lookup. Lookup value is this place, this position.
Yeah.
You click there, comma. Now it's asking for table array. Table array is the entire table, starting from registration number. That's the table array. What next?
Next is
Row index number. What do you think that would be? That's the
how
index
many?
column number of the grid.
Okay. Now be 1, 2, 3, that's 18. 18.
No. What are the columns here? I mean, when I say column number, I mean the heading number. They are not columns anymore now. The headings are in rows now.
Mm.
The headings are
It's
now
8.
what?
8, right?
No.
See it.
You count. You count from here.
Okay.
You count from registration number is 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you understand?
Yeah.
The first one registration number, first heading is 1, second heading is 2, 3, 4. Enter. It's showing not applicable because nothing has been typed here. So let me type something here now. CSC 1002. Enter. Just choose another registration number. Let's check.
CLC 1006.
CSC 1006, right?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't type it in the right place. CSC 1006.
Speed is correct.
Is it correct? B.
Yes.
Okay, so that's it. That's how it works. So you see that VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, they are similar.
Yes.
The only thing is that one is organized horizontally, while the other one is organized vertically.
Okay.
Okay, now this transpose that we just did,
Yeah.
this transpose, it can be done using the transpose function equals transpose. Okay, can be done that way. So let's try it. Want us to try that?
Yeah.
So let's do it. Now, instead of copy and paste. But before you do that, you have to understand, you have to know how many columns and how many rows that your data contain. Don't forget, when you transpose this data, it's supposed to look like this one. When you transpose this one, it's supposed to look like this one. Is it clear?
It's clear.
Because they are opposite of one another. So let's transpose this one. Now, the first thing you need to ask yourself is, this data, how many columns has it and how many rows has it? How many columns can you see here? Okay, you can't see everything. How many rows has this data?
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
More than 6. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
the whole
7,
thing,
huh?
the whole thing. This time
7.
around, you are counting the whole thing. 7, right? 7 by what? How many columns has it?
I
To
can
do,
see up to 15 here.
okay. To do that, you have to select the whole thing. And then you look down here. The count is 99. Let me see something. The count is, can you see where I'm looking at? Down here,
Look,
99.
99. Okay.
Okay, so it has how many rows and how many columns?
7.
And 99 columns.
Yes.
So after transposing, the transpose data will have how many rows and how many columns?
The same. 7 and 99.
How many? The columns will be how many?
The 90, the rows will be 98. What the column will be 7.
Thank you. So the rows will be 99, the columns will be 7. So you got it. So the rows will be not 98 really because you are including the heading. Okay, so the rows will be 98, columns 97. So what you are going to do is you have to highlight that amount of space. You have to highlight a range that covers that amount of space. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then the number of rows. How many rows did you say we need? 99.
Yes.
99. 99 plus 18. That would be what?
That's 116.
107.
107.
Okay. 3.
99 plus how many?
Okay, let's say plus 99. Sorry. You know we have 18 here. This 18 here. So I want to know where to stop the highlight. Down.
Okay.
So we are actually
Okay,
to
so
this 18 is already 1. So 88, we are adding 88 to this 18. 18 plus
98,
98, sorry, 98 to this 18. That will be what?
106, 116.
116. Okay. So we know we are going down to 116. Okay. Then let's go back up. So now the next thing we are going to do is we click inside the formula bar.
Okay.
Click the formula bar, and then we type equals what? Equals transpose. Transpose of what? We highlight the entire data here. close the brackets. Then you hold down Shift, Control, Enter. So let's go and check where we highlighted before. So that the data has appeared there. The same data, but transposed.
You say shift
Shift,
after.
Shift, Control, and Enter key. You have to hold down Shift plus Control plus Enter. So that's how you transpose data. Let's see the last item, whether it captured everything. Yeah, captured everything because we did our calculation. Are we okay? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think we dealt with operators in the beginning, arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators. Remember those ones?
We didn't do it after.
In the first class, we didn't do it in the
The
first.
first, uh,
Okay, no problem. You can run.
okay, yes, we did.
Yes,
We
I
did.
know we did that here.
Yes,
Okay. Oh, now we're talking about truth tables.
yes,
We looked at truth table for nots, for
okay.
what again? For and,
And
or,
and truth.
for
No,
or,
not true,
yeah,
not false.
yes, so forth. We looked at all that in the beginning. Okay. Yeah, so I think the most important thing is, like I've always tried to stress, the most important thing is to get used to Excel. Just get used to it. It's not like you must know every single thing about Excel. It's just to be used to it. So if you're already used to it, even if you forget something, you can easily research it and do
Yeah,
it, provided you are used to it, used to the environment already. Or you come across what you don't understand, you can always research it. Use Google or whatever to research because you have already learned it and you know the Excel generally. Do you understand?
yes, sir.
Yes, so that's just the thing, because like I keep stressing, you are going to be using Excel as a tool. So you must understand how to use that tool. That's just it. You
Oh,
must know how to handle the tool. But just like a carpenter should know how to handle the hammer, you know.
yes,
So that's what it's all about. It's not our aim here is not to do every single thing concerning Excel, but just to be generally used to it. So that by the time we start looking into advanced application, you will not have any problem. Okay. So that's the idea. So now that being said, let's just play around with a few more functions. We have used a number of functions thus far. Okay. Can you list some functions that we have used that you can remember?
So we use if functions.
We use what?
If
If function, yes.
uh, true or false.
True or false?
Yes.
No, those are no functions.
Mhm. I think the function we really look at is if function. Then this one, I don't know if this one is a function we just look
A
at.
function.
It's a function.
VLOOKUP, yes, VLOOKUP is a function.
Okay. H lookup and
HLOOKUP is a function. How do you recognize a function? Look at it. You see, we said equals VLOOKUP and then followed by what? Brackets.
uh,
So whenever you say anything like that, a word followed by bracket, just know it's a function. Okay. So there are many other functions we have used already. Let me show you some of them. For instance, okay, I know we have used the sum function. We have not used sum now.
yeah,
We have used sum. We have used average, minimum, maximum,
right.
range. Range is not a function. We just computed the range. We just we just computed the range. Range is maximum minus minimum.
Yes,
Then the median function and the mode
function.
function. So these are all functions. Okay, these are
Yes,
all functions in the Excel. So lots of them. So let's see a few more functions. Now, um, what are the arithmetic operators that we looked at in Excel? We saw the plus for addition, minus for
uh,
subtraction, star for what?
multiplication,
Multiplication,
slash for division.
slash. Now, when you use slash, it has another function in it. Anyway, slash for division. Now, there's what we call the modulus function. What about caret? Remember caret?
Uh,
For exponentiation, for raising to power. Remember that?
yes,
For example, if I say 3 equals 3 or 5 carets 2, what do you think it will give?
it's 5 times 5, 25. Yeah.
It will give what?
25.
25, yeah. So that will give 25. So this is for power. Now there's one more function, one more thing. Meanwhile, these are no functions. These are what? Operators, right? Although internally they are sort of functions, but these are operators, right? Now,
Yeah,
but there's also what we call remainder or modulus or modulo.
yeah,
Modulo actually means remainder, okay? Remainder. For example, if you divide 23 by 4, what's the answer? What do you get as your answer?
That it's not divisible, I think.
No, it's not divisible, so it's
Uh,
what remainder what?
let me see.
5 remainder what?
That remainder three,
5 remainder
three.
3. Okay. 5 remainder 3. Okay. So let's check, let's try something. What if you say equals mod 23, comma 4. You see it gives 3, right?
Yeah.
This mod function is for remainder. What it will give you? It will give you the remainder you will get when you divide 23 by 4.
Okay.
Okay. So to do remainder, we can use the mod function.
It's also an operator.
It's a function that does the work of an operator, sort of. Do you understand? It functions like an operator, like an operator. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, um, exponentiation, remainder. Call it modulo or you call it remainder. Okay? So these are common functions. So let's take a few more functions uh, that are commonly used. When you hear the word now, what comes to your mind?
Uh, like the present,
What is now?
present, like
Is it a number? Is it
say what?
what does the words represent? That's present, right?
Yes.
It represents date and time.
Yeah.
So now, from what my clock here is telling me, now actually means 8:13 p.m. on the 5th, rather on the 20th of May, 2024. That's now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, so the now function in Excel does precisely that. So if you say equals now or is assigned now, gives you date and time.
Okay.
So another question. When you hear today, what comes to mind? What does today represent?
Okay. Today is synonymous with now,
Uh,
but it covers the
not
whole,
exactly.
covers the whole. Right now, is talking about current time and date. I
Yes,
think today should be talking about um, not the time now,
yes.
but the date.
You're talking about the dates without the time, without specifying the time, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. So now today is a date. So let's see if Excel will do just that. So you can call the today function and see what Excel will do. Call today's function. It gives you today's date. Okay, gives you today's date. Then there's the dates function. There's the date function. Equals dates is asking for the year. Assuming you want to capture a particular date, month, maybe April
Hmm.
30th. This is 30th of April 2024. Now, sometimes you may want to capture date in this form because if you are not sure whether to put month before day or day before month, you just do something like this. That guarantees that you are capturing the correct date. Okay. So these are dates. These are some date functions. So now, what if we say something like, you see, these are two dates now. I want to see the difference between these two dates.
One is starting with
I want to see the time, the difference, the interval between these two dates.
okay.
I can use the date diff function to achieve that. Date diff, that date difference function between this date and this date, which is older, this one. No, this one, comma, this one, comma, in terms of days. How many days do we have in that interval? So it's telling us that there are 20 days between those two dates.
Okay.
There are 20 days between the two dates. You remember the relative reference. Okay, no problem. What we just do, let's make this relative reference. Relative reference. they div this or this that normal D. Okay. Mm. Concats. Assuming I say concatenates, that's okay. So let's say I want it to display in this form. I can use another function called the concatenate function.
Okay.
Okay. What does the concatenate function do? It joins two items together, two strings,
Okay.
two strings. For example, if somebody named is John, the first name is John, and the surname is Doe. First name is John, surname is Doe. Assuming this is first name, and this is surname. Okay. And I want to get a full name here. Full name.
Okay.
I use this function to do that. I can just say equals concatenate. Concatenate these two functions. Sorry. Concatenates the first item and the second item. Well, I need a space between them, right? So for that, I can do that. Oh, sorry.